Welcome back to Beyond Belief. Today we explore the top 10 most haunted places in Nevada. If you have a suggestion on a video or state you'd like us to cover, we'd love to hear from you. Let's get into it. Number 10, the Pioneer Saloon in Good Springs, a place where the echoes of the Old West blend with the whispers of the otherworldly. In an era marked by lawlessness and high stakes, the Pioneer Saloon stood as a testament to human ambition and folly. Built in 1913 by George Fale, it wasn't just a watering hole, but a stage where life, fatalities, and the unexplained played out. Its walls, riddled with bullet holes, are a grim reminder of the lawlessness of the early 1900s. Among these, 3 particular bullet holes tell a chilling tale of a fatal poker game where gambler Paul Koski met his end. Visitors and employees alike whisper of ghostly encounters within these time-worn walls. The spirit of Paul Koski, restless and lingering, is often sensed near the poker tables, a spectral player in an eternal game. The saloon's link to Hollywood tragedy adds to its spectral aura. The famous actor Clark Gable awaited news of his wife Carol Lombard's fate here, following her fatal plane crash on Potosi Mountain. It's said his grief-stricken presence still haunts the saloon. From the Clark Gable and Carol Lombard room, preserving their tragic story, to the poker table where lives were lost over a game of chance. The saloon is a trove of relics, each with its own eerie story. The burns on the bar, the old poker cards, and the walls themselves serve as silent witnesses to both the mundane and the mysterious. But the hauntings are not confined to just human spirits. The figure of a miner clad in a crumpled cowboy hat is often seen lingering, a benign yet eerie reminder of the town's mining past. Number 9, Gold Hill Hotel. Originally known as the Reason House and completed before 1862, this hotel stands as a silent sentinel over Gold Hill, named for the gold discovered that sparked a rush of fortune seekers and miners. Among the mines that drew these adventurers was the Yellow Jacket, a name synonymous with both hope and tragedy. In the flickering light of their candles, miners delved deep, unaware of the lurking dangers. In 1873, a devastating fire claimed 37 lives, leaving a sorrowful imprint that many believe lingers to this day. Guests and staff whisper of encounters with the spectral miners, their apparitions a chilling reminder of the tragedy. Doors mysteriously open and close, lock and unlock, as if guided by unseen hands. But the Gold Hill Hotel's hauntings aren't limited to these lost miners. A female spirit known as Rosie roams its halls. Her presence, marked by the scent of roses and her distinctive 1800s attire, adds to the hotel's spectral tapestry. Another ghostly resident, William, is often sensed through the aroma of cherry pipe tobacco. Distinguished by his derby hat, he is said to wander the hotel, an elegant phantom of a bygone era. Decades of mining, violence, and the passage of countless souls have woven a complex tapestry of tales within the Gold Hill Hotel. Each room, each corridor echoes with stories from a turbulent past. Number 8, Westgate Resort. Opening its doors in 1969 as the International Hotel, the Westgate has seen many incarnations. From its inception by Marvin Crater and expansion by Kirk Kerkorian, this site, once a historic racetrack, transformed into a haven for high rollers and showbiz stars. Tragedy struck in 1981. A devastating fire, ignited by a busboy's reckless act, claimed 8 lives and injured hundreds, leaving an indelible scar on the hotel's legacy. The fire's aftermath, a tale of loss and sorrow, continues to echo through the corridors. Yet amidst the shadows, the Westgate glimmered with stardom. Names like Barry Manilow, Liberace, and Wayne Newton graced its stages. But none as iconic as Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, who found a second home here, performing an astonishing 837 shows. Elvis's spirit, it seems, lingers on. His last performance in 1976 left a void, filled later by Wayne Newton, who, during a tribute to Elvis, experienced an ethereal encounter. On a night with a closed balcony, Newton saw a figure he recognized as Elvis, smiling at him in a spotlight's embrace. To this day, guests and employees whisper of the king's presence. The Tuscany Suite, once his, is a hotspot for supernatural encounters. Unexplained music, fleeting apparitions, and a feeling of being watched hint at Elvis's enduring connection to the Westgate. But the king is not alone in his spectral residency. The halls and gaming floors of the Westgate teem with tales of ghostly figures, each etching their story into the hotel's rich tapestry. Number 7, the Mispa Hotel. The Mispa Hotel, once a beacon of luxury during the silver boom, now marries modern comforts with its antique soul. Built by Nevada's financial titans and predating even the Mispa Saloon, this hotel has been a cornerstone of Tonopah's storied past. Legends swirl around the Mispa's hallowed halls, tales of Wyatt Earp tending bar, Jack Dempsey keeping peace, and Howard Hughes's clandestine marriage. Though time blurs the lines of truth, the hotel's rooms, named in their honor, keep their memories alive. The Mispa has seen many owners, each leaving their mark. Frank Scott's renovation in the late 70s preserved its romantic allure, and the recent revival by Fred and Nancy Klein has restored its former glory, adding new chapters to its century-old narrative. But the Mispa's true residents are its ghosts. The lady in red, Rose, a high-class lady of the night, still roams the hotel, her presence marked by mysteriously moved objects. Her tragic end in the hotel binds her spirit to its walls. Other spectral inhabitants include a nameless soldier, playful children, and even betrayed bank robbers lurking in the basement. Just down the street, the Tonopah Cemetery and the infamous Clown Motel extend the town's haunted past. The Tonopah Cemetery, final resting place of miners claimed by the tragic 1911 fire, adds a solemn note to the town's eerie ambiance. The Clown Motel, with its legion of glassy-eyed clowns, stands as a bizarre monument to those lost souls, rumored to be vessels for minor spirits. Visitors report strange orbs, disembodied voices, and even clown apparitions wandering between the graveyard and motel. A surreal bridge between the living and the departed. Number 6, Silver Queen Hotel. The Silver Queen Hotel, a living time capsule that holds secrets from 1876 and a beacon for those seeking encounters from beyond. With its vintage charm and storied past, the Silver Queen is more than just a hotel. It's a ghost hunter's delight. Its corridors and rooms, filled with whispers of the past, invite guests to experience its mysterious allure. Among its 28 rooms, Room 11 and Room 13 stand out as hotspots of paranormal activity. They say Room 11 was the site of a tragic demise, where a heartbroken woman named Rosie unalived herself, only to linger in the hotel as a spectral presence. Guests and staff recount eerie experiences, doorknobs moving on their own, inexplicable taps on walls, and sudden, unexplained bangs. Footsteps echo in empty halls, as if unseen visitors from the Gold Rush era still roam within these walls. Rosie, the restless spirit of Room 11, is known for her antics, particularly with male guests. Then there's Annie, another spectral inhabitant whose footsteps, disembodied voices, and tapping sounds add to the hotel's eerie atmosphere. The Silver Queen's haunting allure has drawn countless paranormal investigators, eager to unravel its mysteries. The hotel's enigmatic charm even captured the attention of the TV show Ghost Adventures, not once but twice, cementing its reputation in the paranormal community. If you're enjoying this haunting journey, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We've got more ghostly tales ahead, and you won't want to miss a single one. Number 5, Red Fox's House. Red Fox, known for his humor and charisma, Fox's story intertwines with the city's history in a tale of fame, downfall, and an eerie afterlife. At the peak of his career, Fox, a Las Vegas staple, purchased a house near Eastern and Hacienda. But as the wheel of fortune turned, the 1980s brought Fox financial turmoil, culminating in the IRS seizing his home in 1989 due to unpaid taxes. In an effort to revive his career, Fox returned to the big screen in Harlem Nights, and later, The Royal Family. Tragically, during a rehearsal for The Royal Family, Fox suffered a heart attack, collapsing with the haunting final words, "Get my wife." His passing at 68 left a void in the entertainment world. Fox's former residence found new owners in the 90s, including Jesse Guerin, an Elvis impersonator. But Guerin's stay was short-lived, marred by unexplained phenomena. Cold spots, doors opening and closing on their own, and lights flickering without cause. A medium brought in to investigate suggested that the disturbances were linked to the spirit of Red Fox, discontented with changes to his once-beloved home. This revelation resonated with those familiar with Fox's attachment to the property. Today, the house serves as a real estate office, yet it seems Fox's playful spirit remains. Employees report inexplicable pranks, as if Fox himself is still enlivening the place with his unique brand of humor. Number 4, Bonnie Springs Ranch. At first glance, Bonnie Springs Ranch is a charming recreation of an 1880s mining town, complete with a zoo, wax museum, and even a miniature train. But beneath its tourist-friendly facade lurks a haunting past, whispering tales of the supernatural. The land on which the ranch now stands has seen many chapters. Once home to the Paiute people, it later served as a stopover on the old Spanish Trail. It wasn't until 1952 that Bonnie McGaw transformed it into the attraction we see today. Visitors often report sightings of a spectral little girl, playing near the replica schoolhouse before vanishing into thin air. The nearby merry-go-round mysteriously spins by itself as if unseen hands of the past are still at play. In the Wax Figure Museum, history unnervingly comes to life. Guests recount tales of figures moving and even breathing, prompting the staff to secure the displays against their eerie wanderings. Yet it's the Opera House that harbors the ranch's darkest entity. A menacing shadow figure stalks its halls, appearing in photographs and leaving chilling EVPs in its wake, a ghostly reminder of the ranch's enigmatic presence. Number 3, Nevada State Governor's Mansion. Nestled along Mountain Street in Carson City, An elegant two-story mansion stands as a testament to Nevada's rich history. Built in 1909, this stately home, designed by architect George A. Ferris, holds more than just political legacies. It harbors spectral residents from its storied past. Commissioned on a land parcel sold for a mere $10, the governor's mansion began its journey as a symbol of prestige and history. It became the residence of Governor Denver Dickerson and his family, embracing moments of joy and sorrow within its walls. The mansion holds a unique distinction. It is the birthplace of little June Dickerson, the only child ever born here. It's said her birth left an indelible mark, as she, along with her mother Una, are believed to still roam the halls. Guests and staff have encountered the apparitions of First Lady Una in her long white dress and her daughter June, wandering the second floor. A male presence, perhaps the governor himself, is often felt, his footsteps echoing up the staircase and playful interactions with the parlor doors. Despite its ghostly inhabitants, the governor's mansion remains a warm and inviting residence. These ethereal figures of Nevada's past seem content to share their home with its current occupants, adding a touch of the supernatural to the everyday life of the mansion. Number 2, Carson City Mint. In the heart of Carson City, a fortress-like structure stands as a silent witness to Nevada's vivid past. The Nevada State Mint Building, a magnificent blend of Greek and classical architecture with an Italian villa twist, is more than just a historical landmark. It's a portal to a bygone era. Designed by Alfred Mullett, this imposing sandstone edifice, with bricks from Genoa and locally milled sugar pine wainscoting, was born from the wealth of the Comstock Lode. In 1863, amidst the Civil War's turmoil, Congress chose Carson City for this mint, a decision that forever changed the city's destiny. Groundbreaking in 1866 and opening in 1869, the mint was a brainchild of city founder Abraham Curry. Under his watchful eye, this mint produced a staggering $49 million in gold and silver coins, embodying the wealth and hopes of a nation. As the Comstock Lode dwindled, so did the mint's purpose. Transformed into an assay office and later in 1941 into the Nevada State Museum, this building has embraced its evolving roles while preserving its grandeur and secrets. But hidden within its walls are tales of tragedy and lingering spirits. Osborne Parker, a worker who was fatally crushed in the basement, is said to still toil away, forever trying to finish his day's work. And Abraham Curry, the visionary behind this mint, remains a spectral guardian, watching over the museum and his nearby sandstone home. Visitors and staff have felt the presence of these eternal custodians, a testament to their undying dedication. Curry, ever the encourager, is believed to roam both the museum and his former residence, ensuring his legacy endures. Number 1, Abraham Curry House. In 1858, Curry, yes, the same Abraham Curry from our number 2 spot, alongside his associates, ignited the spark that would become Carson City, buying 1,000 acres in Eagle Valley. With grand plans thwarted in Genoa due to high land costs, they pivoted to Eagle Valley, laying the groundwork for a city that would become Nevada's capital. Curry's impact was monumental. He single-handedly mapped and sold the city's lots, generously donating land for the state capital. His roles spanned from warden of the state prison to superintendent of the Nevada Mint, leaving an indelible mark on the city's infrastructure. His sandstone quarry, worked by prison labor, became the source for many of Carson City's earliest buildings. The Nevada State Mint and his own family home, a sandstone marvel, were testaments to his architectural vision and commitment to the city's future. But Curry's untimely passing in 1873, after enjoying his dream home for only 2 years, left a spectral imprint. His spirit, restless and concerned, is said to haunt both his sandstone residence and the Mint Building, places he poured his heart into. Today, the Curry House, serving as lawyers' offices, and the Mint Building still stand proudly, echoing Curry's unfulfilled dreams. His presence is felt in whispered encounters, as if still trying to ensure the well-being of his family and the city he loved. Abraham Curry's spirit, a lingering reminder of his unfinished business, continues to watch over Carson City. A mover and shaker in life, his afterlife seems just as active, keeping a spectral eye on the city that was his life's work. That's our tour of Nevada's top 10 most haunted places, each with its own eerie story. Thanks for joining us on this ghostly journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more from Beyond Belief. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown.